So what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a 2020 Grand Design Reflection 150 Series 290BH. Now this is actually the layout of the RV here, and scrolling down, these are some of the numbers. I wanted to just show this to you really quickly. There's some things to point out. This is going to have a GVWR of 10,195, and this is just below 35 foot, and it's going to have a freshwater capacity of 52 gallons. Now in the video you're going to see that it does have two places that you have to dump from, so just keep that in mind. And then this is just a short listing of some of the optional equipment for this RV. But let's go ahead and jump into it. I wanted just to show you guys just a quick synopsis of all the features and specs on this RV. Up front they do give you a lipper component pin box, and this is going to be rated at 16,000 pound GVWR, and this is supposed to help you with overall turning radius. It says turning point, which should help you get close to that 90-degree turn. They also give it a 6-foot coil breakaway switch, which is actually new for 2020. And take a look at the front cap. I really do like this design. It looks very clean and very modern, as I said in a previous video I did on a Grand Design. But overall, you do have a light here to help you hook up better. And on the driver's side of the RV, they did give you your 4-point auto leveling system, which is also new for 2020. Just below the pin box, you do have a big storage area, and you have a hook here to actually hook that up to, and this is where you'd find your battery, and just a pretty large storage area. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can fit in here. Sensor light, and not many RVs insulate inside this area, but they took the extra stuff to do that inside of here. One thing to note about this RV is there's no slides on this side, which is very, very convenient, especially when you plan on hanging out and cooking and stuff like that on the side of the RV. But you do have one 30-pound propane tank on this side, and you have another one on the other side of the RV. One thing worth mentioning is how thick these storage doors are, and check out the latch on this one too. I have a plastic latch on my RV, and if you wanted to break into it, it'd be very easy, but this one seems just a little bit more sturdier than what I have. Take a look at your storage. They have a ton of sensor lights on this RV. This is what you want when you have an RV like this. You want to have sensor lights. They have a hard surface down here, keeps it clean or easy to clean. Battery disconnect right there, and check out your aluminum framing on this RV too. They do give you a power outlet here, and check out how easy it is to run wires down here too. So if you want to kind of keep things clean, that's why they give that to you here. You do have one very large awning on this side of the RV too. They give you outside speakers, and you have aluminum steps just below here. And one thing to note too, they do have a light just below for the steps also. Probably be convenient if you're coming in at night. And right after the steps, you do have E-rated tires here. You do have an upgraded suspension. This is going to be through Dexter, and these are going to be 5,100 pound axles, and this is riding on 15-inch wheels with a tire size of ST 225 75 15. Now just above the wheels and tires, you do have some power outlets, and then they give you a connection for your cable and your satellite on this side, and then here are your other jacks too. Now just below the rear, they do mount your spare tire, and you do have an outside kitchen too. I'm going to show this to you in a second, but take a look at the amount of windows you have on this side of the RV. Pretty decent sized windows, and as I mentioned, you have no slides on here, so this makes it really nice when it comes down to hooking up, so you don't have to really watch for anything on this side of the RV. Now your outside kitchen does give you some storage out here, so if you want to add some drinks, and you do have a very small but convenient outside refrigerator, and they give you a cooktop that slides out. You have 2 burners, and they also have a connection just below for your gas too. I don't know if you can see it right there. Out back, they do give you a hitch that you could actually tow a small trailer with too. I believe this is 2 inches, and they do use LED lights. It looks like they're going to do it for the top lights too, and you do have a connection for a backup camera too. And they also did mount a ladder to get on top of the roof also. And then just below here, you have a spray port. That's pretty interesting that they put it back here. I guess because you have the outside kitchen, they put it back here for some convenience there, so that's pretty cool. Out back, they do give you an area for your 50 amp on the driver's side of the RV. This does have 2 areas where you'd have to dump. This one's gonna probably be for the kitchen sink, and you have one I'll show you up front there. And this is utilizing a Schwintech slide system. And here's just a better look at that slide. Now on this side, you do have a Suburban heater. This is gonna be 35,000 BTU. And as I mentioned, you do have an area down here for your dump. They do give you a light just below here. I mentioned in my previous video that this probably will get damaged over the course of time, but it is nice that they give it to you. And then this is just gonna be for your sewer hose storage. This is gonna be for your low drain points if you need to winterize the RV. And this is gonna be your hot water heater. And this is gonna be gas and electric too. This is gonna be your wet bay on this side. Now, they just have like a diagram here to show you how to use everything. And they actually do give you your cable and all your setups for your television on this side of the RV. This does have black tank flush. And there's another spot down here to run all your water hoses and anything else you need to run, like your cables and stuff like that. But this is not a big storage area, but check this out here. They actually give you like this is like some type of in-command system, similar to what I have, but it's not in-command. It's through Lippert Components. But they give it to you on the outside. I think that's pretty cool. I've never seen this on this type of RV. I mean, normally they do this on higher luxury models, but they're giving that to you as an addition. And they have one, I'm sure, on the inside too. All right, let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. Alright, so my wife's gonna help us with the inside as she always does, but just really quickly, check out, you have one couch here, you have a U-shaped dinette, and as I mentioned, there's just a ton of windows on this RV, which is really cool, really neat. So go ahead and take it away, babe.
Yes, so I love all of those things too. I love all of the light that comes in and how natural it is. Another thing I love in the kitchen area is all of the countertop space. There is tons and tons of countertop space. You can put a fruit basket, you can leave your veggies out, an Instapot, an air fryer even. And then you even get a little mini farmhouse sink.
With no divider, nice.
No divider, it's beautiful. You have room to open up your oven, and there's just lots of drawers and cabinet space in here. A residential size microwave. And then you have your fridge back on this slide. So this seems to be the only slide. This is the only slide in this camper. And your fridge is on that slide, so just keep that in mind.
You do have these big cabinets above the couch, and very convenient. The only issue is, see, Hannah's 5'2". I'm about 6'1". I don't have to step on the couch to get up to that top one, but Hannah does. So that's something that you have to kind of keep in mind. You know, although they do give you a lot of places to store things, be careful what you put up here, because if you put something heavy, you know, think about having to jump on the couch to get up there and get it. And if you are sitting on this couch, you can actually push the TV outward. That way you can kind of see the television. It does sit kind of high, but when you have this size RV, these are just some things that you have to consider. But you can actually use this U-shaped dinette to watch TV too. So even sitting here, you still have a good sight of vision on the television.
So walking back to the bunkhouse, one thing that I really like is the separation of space between the living area, the master, and the bunkhouse. There are 3 beds in here, one of which can sleep 2 or maybe even 3 kids if you needed. There's 2 up top, lots of windows,
yes,
lots of natural light in here, lots of drawers for clothes, toys. You can put baskets. If you had, you know, homeschool stuff, you can stick stuff in here as well. And then there's even a little area here where you could put extra blankets, pillows, even books if you wanted.
Yeah.
There also is a cable outlet up here, along with just an electrical outlet for them to plug stuff up. There's one up top and then one at the bottom here.
Nice.
And USB. So if the kids are being too loud, you can simply slide the pocket door shut. Which I also like the pocket doors features.
Yes. Yes, it does. It makes it cleaner. All right, now walking up to the front, they do give you some controls for your max air fan inside of the kitchen. And they also give you a control for your heat and air conditioning too. Now, as you saw on the outside, there was a screen, but they did not put one inside of here. I think that's kind of odd in a sense. I don't know why they did that, but this would be your controls for your awning, for your slide out, pretty much everything else. All your lights on the roof here are controlled in here too, and your awning lights too.
A lot of countertop space, even in the bathroom. You have a little shelf up here for extra things. as well as a medicine cabinet where you could put extra toothpaste and toothbrushes, that kind of stuff. There are 3 drawers here that are kind of narrow, not really deep, but you could put your extra bathroom items in there as well. And then above the toilet, you do have another cabinet where you could put towels, extra toilet tissue, bathroom supplies up there. In a stand shower, and there's plenty of space in here.
Yeah, a lot of floor space.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like it has a porcelain toilet too. One thing that Hannah just mentioned too is look how short this bar is to get into the shower. So if you do go in, you do have to duck if you're 6 foot. Like
Show us how to go in. Show us how you would go in.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. There it is. And it's actually not as wide as ours either, I just noticed. So this is a small shower, and I mean that's what you can expect for an RV that's only 34 foot. And I do like the fact that they give you these vents that close also. These do close. So if you are running AC in the summertime and you get out to shower, you're cold, you can just close that.
So walking into the master, you have another pocket door.
Oh, nice.
Lots and lots of natural sunlight from the windows that are in here. You do have nightstands, little tiny sconces which are really cute, and lots of cabinet space, a USB up top as well. You also have a place to walk.
Yes.
Alongside your bed.
Yes.
Still narrow, but it's kind of cool.
And this is like a queen size bed too, I would say.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Your TV could be up here if you wanted a TV for your bedroom. And then this is your one closet.
Yes, and it has a sensor light too. They have a lot of sensor lights in this RV. A lot.
And you have 3 drawers down here.
Decent size.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a look at the numbers for this does have a gross vehicle weight of 10,195 pounds. As I mentioned earlier, you do have 2 5,100 pound axles, and your unloaded vehicle weight of this trailer is going to be 8,496 pounds, which gives you a cargo carrying capacity of 1,639 pounds. Last thing I want to show you is the pricing for this RV. It is going to be $48,961, and obviously this is MSRP, so there's going to be some room there. But we bought our RV from Beckley's Camping Center, and one thing that I love about this RV dealer is they do not have any processing fees. They don't charge you more for freight. They don't have any preparation fees, and the biggest one I've seen is they don't charge you more if you don't finance with them. So be sure you do your research. If you would like for me to do a video showing some things you should look out for, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.